Hey Aquarius, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into your X reading and bringing your beautiful energy, support and love to soul embers. I appreciate you and I'm very grateful for your support. If you're new to the channel, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message within this reading helpful today and you choose to stick around. I hope you're all feeling amazing, well and safe no matter where you are in the world. So today's X reading will resonate with those of you that either, really want to let go of your ex, but you're feeling hooked, you want to heal and release them and embrace future love, but you're finding that you're living in the past. I hope to deliver some messages that will help you work through that space if that's for you. Then there are others of you out there that may be reconnecting with your ex or have that opportunity. And you're not 100% sure if it's the best move for you. Maybe, you don't know if their intentions are pure, if it's going to go in the direction that you're hoping it will go. So for those of you that are in that situation, hopefully I'll deliver some messages that will help you make the best decision for yourself. And then there are others out there that are just feeling resentful and angry because of some sort of an injustice caused by an ex. And I've been there. I know what that feels like. For those of you that are feeling that way and are here to see whether justice will be served, I'm hoping to deliver some messages that can really help you release that anger and resentment and embrace future love on a frequency without those emotions lingering, so that you don't keep attracting the same type of energy and you actually can attract the love that you're trying to manifest. All right, Aquarius, let's have a look and see. First and foremost, who am I connecting with today? Who's this message for? How can I be of service to the beautiful Aquarians out there? What's the message for Aquarius? This one wants to pop out, but it didn't. It flipped though. Change is about to take place in your life. Jump on it. You're so ready. You're like a bull at a gate, Aquarius. I can feel it. You're tired of thinking. I'm getting this message that you're really tired of thinking. The door. A new beginning is upon you and it is better than ever. How exciting. I'm loving this. I'm loving this energy. And you know what? I just picked, did you see that? I just picked up the deck to see what was under it and it split, and where it split is the card that was going to fall out. So change is about to take place in your life. Jump on it. You've packed your suitcase, Aquarius. You're ready to go. You've got your walking shoes on. You're like, bring the freaking journey. I'm so done with the past, and you're opening this door and it's taking you to such a better place than you were before. I feel that you've spent a lot of time in introspection, a lot of time in reflection, a lot of time overthinking when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your ex, and you're ready for a completely new approach. Beautiful energy. So let's break this down and let's have a look and see, what is this about? What is this about? I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Beautiful new beginning. Transformation at its best. This is all about transformation. This is all about releasing completely the beliefs that have held you back, the limitations that have held you back, the doubts, the lack of confidence, the lack of self-esteem that have caused you to, question your next step, to overthink, to be in your head constantly, consistently. This ex had you bound it was a self-imposed prison, but you felt so bound to it. And now you're releasing it. It's like toxic. I want you to think about toxic energy, toxins being released from your body. Some of you may really benefit from doing some kind of a cleanse, from going on some kind of a detox or a diet. A diet for cleansing, and you can look those up. There are so many different cleanses that you can do that can be of benefit, that will really kind of complement your holistic approach to this release, from the biological side being your body releasing those toxins and really creating a beautiful flow of energy within your body, to allow that energy to flow on a spiritual level as well, so that you can really embrace this new beginning. And it's so unbelievably beautiful. There is a lot of excitement, there's a lot of warmth associated with this. You're seeing the world in different colors. I feel like, someone that's colorblind, for example, when they put on those glasses for the first time and they see color, that's what this feels like. You're seeing the world in a completely different light with completely new glasses on, right? So whatever had you bound when it came to this relationship with your ex is no longer doing that. That cycle has finished once and for all, and you're embracing the future with enthusiasm, with confidence, and with so much courage. So much courage. A lot of passion as well. So those of you that may want to reconcile with your ex, what I'm feeling is that it's time for celebration. In fact, whether you want to reconcile, let them go, or justice to be served, whatever this next step is going to be, when you pack that bag and you make that decision and you put on those glasses and see the world with different colors, it's going to bring about a reason for celebration, because some aspect of who you were, or the identity that was that relationship, no longer exists. It's taken on a completely different form, right? It's taken on a completely different identity if you're going to reconcile. Whereas for those of you that want to release and let it go, it's you've done the work and you've taken on a completely different approach when it comes to this situation and how it had you bound, and you're looking into the future feeling really, really strong, very courageous, and very positive. Wow, how unbelievably interesting is that? And then for those of you that really just want to know whether or not this ex has, you're holding on to that anger, and you're holding on to that resentment and the injustice from the whole situation, I feel that you're finally going to be able to release yourself and take that load off, and you're going to finally come to terms with how much it actually weighed you down, how much it actually held you back, and that it served no purpose whatsoever in you embracing your future. You're learning that just holding on to it doesn't make it, letting go of it, or releasing it doesn't make what happened okay, but it doesn't control you anymore. They don't have that kind of control over you anymore. Meanwhile, the person that this ex, there is this element that they've been holding back, and I feel that they were either holding back communication, they were holding back the truth, or they were holding back their true intentions. And I feel that there was more to this than meets the eye. It's one of those things that just because I don't tell someone, for me, it still makes it a lie. Withholding the truth about something, of how you truly feel, is still based on a lie. And that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from them. But let me pull out some more cards and have a look and see whether there's been some sort of... Oh, card just flipped out. All right, one more. There we go. I got two instead. Let me just grab that card that fell on the floor. Okay, so you know what's happening here for you, Aquarius. What you're releasing is this idea of what a relationship should look like. You're releasing this idea of what reciprocity looks like, how things should be, you know, the role the person, your intimate partner should play in your life. You've realized that, you know, that something about that wasn't aligning with your path. And it's a belief system that you've been holding on to for so unbelievably long. This may have to do with you being committed to this belief system, and so you were committed to that relationship as a result, even though it wasn't bringing to you what you wanted. So you have finally packed your bags, packed your goodies, put your shoes on, and you've checked out. Because guess what? You're in transit now. You're ready to open up this new door. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm feeling that you really spread yourself thin. You were looking at, you know, making things in your external environment with the people around you, including this ex, keeping the peace, making sure things were amicable, all those types of things that come with family, relationships, community, you know, whatever you were involved in. Well, now you've decided it's just not for you, and you've definitely released this from your life. Meanwhile, this ex of yours, sorry, just give me a second. Sorry. Meanwhile, this ex of yours, well, you know what? They're holding back communication because they know that you have made the decision basically, and you're not going to go back on your decision. They are completely heartbroken that this is over. They're feeling really, really hurt by this, to be honest with you, Aquarius. But you know what else I'm hearing here? I'm also hearing the time to work on things has passed. There was a time where there was opportunity and you were invested and wanted to work on this. And now that's passed. And they feel, that's what they're feeling, that they've missed an opportunity with you. And that through your experience with them, you have now basically learnt your lesson. You're standing up for yourself. This is what this is about. This action, you opening the door, you turning your back, that action is about you standing up for what is right for you, speaking your mind, and you're just not taking shit from them anymore. They feel that they were unlucky. They feel that there is this energy of, there is almost this energy I'm getting of this victim type of mentality. But it was their decision, I feel, to withhold. They were withholding, and those that resonate with this reading understand what that's about. They were the ones that were holding back. They were the ones that weren't taking it to the next step. They were the ones that had you as a given, and now they've realized you're not a given, and now they're the ones that are feeling that, you know, they're the victim of you, you know, ending it. Because that's what I feel. I feel that you were the one that released them. And it's because they don't want to take responsibility for the part that they didn't play in this. You know, they don't want to face that about themselves. And what I'm getting here, to be honest with you, Aquarius, is that they may have, you know, spent way too much time bringing pleasure to other people, and that could be a third party, or it could be just family, friends, or work as well. But you know, they may, whatever the case may be, whatever your scenario is, their attention was not on nurturing that environment that the two of you were in. It was on nurturing the environment and getting the ego boost and pride, and having their pride pumped up, let's say, from the surrounding environment, their worthiness from the outside. Because I feel that in when it came to the two of you, they kind of didn't feel worthy of you. And so because of that, and because they didn't feel that they weren't an equal match to you, they still needed to feel worthy in some way. And they looked, beyond the relationship to find that. And so they've decided that they're going to, peacefully step away, take whatever it is that they've not opened up within themselves to you, that you know about, even if the words weren't spoken, and they're going to learn from this lesson, and they're going to mature into someone that can actually maintain loyalty, dependability, and consistency. This is a lesson and a burden that they have to carry here, Aquarius. So I just want you to know, those of you out there that may be feeling, what if, did they ever even realize what my value was? Did they even do they even know that I knew? All those types of things, questioning whether or not they appreciated you. Oh, they did. Oh, they knew. They knew all of it. And everything that you think is going unsaid is very clear to both of you. All those things that are unsaid are very clear to both of you. There is this dialogue that is happening in the unspoken words between both of you, that is far more powerful than the words that have been spoken. It's your action to check out. It is their reaction to not try and really step up and take responsibility that further defines to them that they're not willing to take responsibility for the part that they didn't play. Wow, Aquarius, major change. Beautiful though, absolutely beautiful, out of what's been a very, very challenging time. And I'm not saying that you're not going through a challenging time right now, but if there's a message Spirit wants you to know, it's that have faith, because what's about to open up, and the floodgates are about to open, what's about to come in is going to blow you away. And I'll break it down for you in a moment. Okay, and we have very, very interesting. You really were offering, you were in one of those relationships where you were a perfect match. You really did complement each other in so many ways. There is this connection on a soul level that's absolutely beautiful. It brought a lot of happiness. The thing here is that it was inconsistent. They were not able to release and let something go about themselves. They had a lot of work to do internally that will allow them to embrace love, to accept love on the level that you were able to give it, and then for them to reciprocate it. And I feel that you were constantly you were there, open and ready to be the match, to consistently be the match that you were made for each other, but they wouldn't be as consistent. And so their energy would pull back from time to time. There was this touch and go type of energy associated with it. Moodiness even, I feel. Unable to keep, you take one step forward, you take 10 steps back. That's what I feel like. There were a lot of arguments about this inconsistency and this inability to overcome the challenges by just sticking by the words. And what Spirit wants you to know is that don't forget who you were, Aquarius. Those qualities that attracted this person to you, they're still there, and don't forget about them. Keep yourself open, keep yourself loving, be ready to receive, because it's about to come in. What you've been trying to manifest, it's already here. It's the minute you choose to actually release this energy and allow for yourself to be set free from those limitations, from really engaging in the conflict, engaging in the drama, rising above it, you know, and focusing on balancing your own emotions, balancing your own desires, and looking to the future with courage and strength, and standing by who you are and what you bring, that the doors are going to open. Maintain your vibration. All right, Aquarius. Actually, no, one more card. I was going to finish it off there, but I do have one more card for you. What energy would Spirit like for you to surrender, to really allow for this gift that's waiting for you to come in? Because I guess it depends on when you're ready, right? So what do we need to do? Guys, if this reading resonates and you'd like to reach out so I can help you work through this space, I'd love to do that. My contact details are in the description box below. So feel free to reach out and let's have a look and see. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to ecstasy and flow. So remember how I was saying there was a lot of inconsistency. This is something that you've become used to, but you don't have to accept that anymore, Aquarius. So this is about you really holding on to those qualities that make you so beautiful and unique, that attract people to your life, upholding those and really being present, be in the moment and focus on what brings joy, happiness, and, you know, excitement to your life. When I looked at that lady with the suitcase from this deck of cards and I pulled this card out, I got really excited. When we think about traveling, we get excited. Seeing new places, experiencing new cultures. Approach this and your love life in the same way. Meeting new people, stepping out into the unknown and getting to know people on a different level. This is what this is about. All right, guys, now I'm finishing it off. I hope you found that helpful. Drop a comment below. If the reading resonates, share your stories. I read them all. I love reading them. It helps me connect with your energy, which I use for future readings, to channel your energy for future readings. Other viewers also, jump in and offer some messages of support based on their experiences, and I love seeing that as well. So I do love the community that we're building here. Other than that, have a fantastic week and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Aquarius.